So our next poet up tonight is Nicole Girard. Though it has taken her many years to feel like she can call herself a poet, Nicole was poet material as a teenager, disillusioned, depressed, and wild with angst, rage, and fear. She discovered that there is nothing quite as calming as picking up pen and paper and expressing in rhythmically soothing words what lies hidden in the heart. Nicole's vivid poems embody a deep appreciation of all that is and take you on a journey to places you want to go. Here's Nicole.
Thank you, Jade. I'm going to start with the blank verse. I'm recently separated from my husband and finding a wealth of poetry from that experience. This is called Your Empty Mirror. I fell in line with your ungainly step, gave you my love, my hand, my every thought. Slow evenings wrapped up in your embrace. So much of my precious time I gave up to your idea of what a couple does. My heart, my life, my dreams fell around you. You gave me your life too, your plans heavy with burden, guilt, and shame so undeserved. Your kisses hollow and over all too soon, your back sore from leaning out of my embrace. You dissected my personality, held a mirror to my mistakes and failures, carefully keeping the painted silver side against your chest to hide insecurities that you couldn't address. You deflected your deep well of childhood anger out at me because you thought that I'd never leave. Now your mirror is blank, reflecting only your walls. So the next one I'm going to read is the satirical verse. It kind of flows from the divorce. The one thing I found that I had the most trouble understanding are single guys. And that's what it's called, single guys. She glanced again in my direction. Yes. Here I go, my line practiced in my head. I must make my approach seamless. Oh, I need a sec, a drink, a whole hogshead. Oh God, that gorgeous smile, those shiny teeth. She turned away from my nervous stare. I can let my breath go. What a relief. Does she know that I'd like to get her somewhere? Oh no, she's walking. Is she coming here? What can I say that won't look uncool? Chest out, stay calm, gotta look cavalier. She laughed. God, she thinks I'm a total tool. She wants to go for drinks. What's her design? I give her half a shrug and say, maybe sometime. Okay, I'm going to read the two sieges that I wrote. The first one, I think, well, we can all sort of relate to. The winter it's one of the weirdest winters that I can remember. It was minus 30 and then above zero, and it just doesn't usually happen in Edmonton. So I called it 13 above in January. Lovely days of sunshine and grace, warm and bright for midwinter. I come out of the deep darkness, hungry for the scant light and heat. I bask for the moment, arms outstretched in yearning for the spring. The second seizure, I'm just going to let it stand as it is. You can make up your own mind. It's called The Likeable Heathen. I wake to heat, kisses on my back, your muscular hands searching. Slick and taut, my body responds from out of my slumber. This can't be, I say, but stopping you is like stopping a freight train. This one is about what I do for a living. I work for John Deere, and I'm halfway through apprenticeship as a heavy-duty mechanic. So I wrote this because there's a dearth of women where I work. And that's changing, but slowly. It's called More Women in This Place. When I tell folks what I do for work, they can barely believe that it's true. A sweet little girl like you, they smirk, knows the difference between a bolt and a screw. I use hammers, ratchets, and gasket goo. I've seen the guts that fill up a crankcase. Now I ask you to give me my due, as there are few women in this place. I left my life of grueling desk work, chose a trade, something completely new, stopped making someone else's artwork, saw mechanic as the life to pursue. With an overdue raise in revenue, I handle the stinks, cut hands, and loud noise. Fingernails dirty, wrist black and blue. There are so few women in this place. Around me, many pains and dangers lurk. Male libidos I've had to subdue. Discovered the hard way who's a jerk, and discussed in detail most taboos. But I searched out the guys who are true blue, who laugh and bring fun to the workplace. They understand what acceptance can do. There are too few women in this place. I believe it is long overdue. For us, this work is not commonplace. Now I've opened a new avenue for more women to come to this place.